Well, mine says I'm live. So I would like to know how this whole thing works. Top chat, live chat, super chat, none. Hide all the messages. So we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, всех приветствуем. У нас горячая игра. Мы смотрим тут сразу, как играют Trailblazers. We're watching Trailblazer game with Nuggets. And it's literally finishing right at the end. Lining up right with the end of the game, our thing. So while everybody's joining, пока народ присоединяется, пройдем посмотрим. Let's go see what's going on here. Flip the camera. So we're making a little bit of dinner while we're working. Вот так вот выглядит это. Hey guys, whoever's joining, welcome. Welcome everybody. This is gonna be like a backyard live go-to stream. We don't know. Не знаем, что это все это получится, но, как говорится, кто не пробует, тот того ничего не получится. Right? So I'm gonna start with Bill here. Let's go here. So check out first of all MonsterJeep Bill. So MonsterJeep channel, and all this information will be later in the directions. I don't know what he's trying to do there, but here we go. So всех приветствуем еще раз. Welcoming everybody to the backyard chat. 4 people. Welcome, welcome. How's our comments? Anybody want to comment anything? Guys, anybody want to say anything? I'm trying to see where the comments are coming through. Всех приветствует Nixon. Вот так мы расположились. Kind of our setup. Today we're going to be talking. Привет, Ник. Привет, Игорек. So we got the first comment. Excellent. Keep those comments coming in. Комментируйте, ребята, чтобы я знал, что к чему. Слышно, как хорошо, все остальное. Вот. MonsterJeep. YouTube is notifying me that MonsterJeep just started his live. Салам, салам, приветствую. So, MonsterJeep, you guys. MonsterJeep. One more channel to check out. If you're my subscriber, you're my subscriber. If you're not my subscriber, it don't matter. So, wahoo, Hamdi, Kapuz. So today we're going to do a walk around of everything Harika. So we have Mahindra, we have the Friendly, Land Cruiser, и 2 джипа, and 2 jeeps. We're going to be talking about. Салямчик, салям, салям. Ханицкий, приветствую. So we got 16 people already. Bill, how are you doing?
Good, trying to figure it out.
Любые вопросы. Any questions anybody have? My feed will be dual language, so по мне, my Honda CR-V little off-road. There we go. Hey, CR-V does good. So this is gonna be as if you're my subscriber and you know what's going on, да? Все, кто знает, ребята, это на 2 языках, поэтому будьте готовы для переводов. Если есть вопросы, задавайте, комментируйте. So if you have any questions, just comment. It will be a 2, obviously, поздрав. This will be a dual language thing. Это Санька там, Санек. Санек сидит, он досматривает. Anybody who follows это. Кто баскетбол следит, сейчас Blazers играют с Nuggets, Denver Nuggets. Portland Blazers, Nuggets, they're just finishing up their game. So I'm not a big basketball fan. I don't know, I like basketball, but I'm not big on it, so I didn't even know that it was interlapsing with the game. So Bill started his feed. Bill начал его разговор. Опять же, видео будет о чем? Крузапсани, так точно. Тот самый, который был на всех видео с Колорадо. Good evening, good evening. This is same rig that was in Colorado or Utah last year. Та же самая машина, да? Вот. Hi, what do you think about the new Jeep Gladiator? Well, I don't have much to say about it just yet because I have not driven it. Не особо у меня много мнения на Jeep Gladiator. Мне нравится, как он выглядит. I like how it looks. And I would love to try it out, but I'm not in a position right now to figure things out right now to get one in my possession. So if Jeep's listening to it and they would like me to try it out on a snow run or something, I would love to try it out. But I like the pickup, and I don't care about long wheelbase because it's a very specific vehicle for a very specific purpose. So, Gladiator очень интересно. Kevin Moore, Kevin, what's up, buddy? So, Lola, backyard live stream. Привет, I love the way you live life. Thank you. Thank you for sharing Russian with us. I learned words that are great. Yes. Санек, тебе от KAV на YouTube огромный привет. Somebody's saying a big hello to everybody here. So, new snowcats coming in after this one gets picked up. So I'm hoping within the next couple of months this one gets picked up. I got the customer lined up for it, so it's going to back to basically the person who I bought it from, to their collection. So этот snowcat уходит у нас обратно к предыдущему хозяину. Вот. А сегодняшний live feed, I'm going to talk a little bit Russian. Сегодняшний live feed, today's live feed. Well, actually, I'm going to go both language. Сегодняшний live feed будет просто о технике, что у нас есть, почему оно есть, и для чего оно есть, и какой purpose оно работает. Это последнее. This is my latest project here. I'm gonna go in a shade. So, это последнее, что я сделал. Я переверну сейчас камеру и покажу вам. So, we have Mahindra Diesel. Значит, это индийская Mahindra дизельная. Одна из таких новых игрушек, которая пришла в Америку. So, one of the new toys that came to States. Oh, Atlanta got rain, huh? Yes, we have been having a very good weather. У нас отличная погода, да. Вот. Значит, что я делал? Не знаю, как мы будем учить английский, пусть америкосы учат русский. Что есть, то есть, ребята. So anyways, everybody gonna need to learn either Russian or English, right? Здесь я делал бампер, багажник сверху, пороги, so bumper, roof rack, sliders, Lebowski, and then the rear bumper right here. Woo! Bunch of customized, делали такой кастом, видите, с логотипами, все. Вот. Did the brackets to put this on. Off the boat Polacks, yes. In Polak, I don't know much. I just know one word. It's not very nice one. Starts with a K, ends in Urva. Вот так вот. I guess most of you guys followed and seen this guy in action before. I have an engine cover off, so this way, in case anybody wanted to see what the engine bay looks like. Между прочим говоря. Let's go say hi to Bill. So this is Bill from MonsterJeep, and I will, let's see, I'm gonna flip the camera real quick. I'm gonna post a link to his page, I should say, right, to his channel on the description, so everybody can see. Поставим внизу, я поставлю линк на его канал тоже, чтобы посмотрели. So, how are you doing? Are we getting ready to start things up? So this is gonna be a walk around.
Almost there. We're just waiting for the last couple seconds.
Okay. Okay. So what are we time? What's time?
It is now 10 after 3.
10 after 3. So 10 minutes into it. Feel free to comment. Спрашивайте, ребята, у кого есть какие вопросы. Пойдемте посмотрим. Big shout out to Veteran Overland, local group here. Land full of fun. Yes, sir. That is for sure. Саня спрашивает, ты что, бороду сбрил? There's Alex. Say hi to everybody. He's concentrating on the game for now. I'm gonna say that this video is sponsored by TemboTusk and CVT with Nixon Overland.
Tusk deal?
Huh?
You want to share the Tusk deal?
The Tusk deal? Just yet. Not just yet. We'll get everybody lined up. I'm gonna, if you want to show it for, well, I should say steelhead. Рыбка на ужин.
Get that.
Вот.
Smoking away.
So, on the cherry right there, I have a bunch of cherry I cut up. На черешне, ребят. Так что. Она не горяченькая, чтобы обожилась, а горяченькая. Не будем трогать пока. So, вот так вот разложились. Так, у кого какие вопросы? So, questions, or do we just start talking? How long does it take to set up a TemboTusk? TemboTusk takes, what do you say, 2 minutes? Less?
2 minutes, minute and a half.
Minute and a half, 2 minutes. I mean, it's pretty quick. All you gotta do is take it out of the bag, вытаскиваем с кулька, and basically you put legs on it and screw in your propane tank, and that's pretty much it. Там очень все легко и просто. Вытащил с пакета или как с упаковки, скажем, как с кейса, с чехла, и прикрутить ножки и поставить баллон с газом, и можно готовить. So kind of like that. So this hole, you guys crushing it. Yes, a little bit. I guess that's the whole point and the goal. The whole point of this video, and there, look at that. There's a little red one too there for the little guy. So the whole point is to bring this guy. А там спать пора. Опять готовишься. The guy in Russia saying, he goes, you're starting to cook and it's time for us to go to bed. So it's okay. Ну, приятного аппетита нам хотя бы. Yeah, bon appetit at least to us. So my little kid who follows me, he's been wanting a little Jeep, so we got him a Jeep. So just keep doing your thing on this crazy world. Yes, sir. Thank you. So the whole point was, a lot of people were asking on his channel and my channel to do a walk around videos of our rigs, and just to basically try to figure out, you know, what we have for gear, how we have it built, why we have it built that way. So basically that's what the video is going to be all about. And if you stay towards the end, or you watch it at the end, or whatever way, we have an interesting offer to offer. And the offer will be, basically, we're going to do a giveaway for a trip for him and I, and Alex there. So between three of us, we will give away a trip for 3 people. We will take, considering certain conditions. Без базара приятно, все. Суть, как я говорил в видео, ребята, то, что мы будем предлагать. I guess Blazers win?
Yep.
Okay, Blazers win. So we can start with our live stream now. So the whole point, the whole thing is, что мы будем делать, мы предлагаем сейчас для 3 человек выезд с нами по месту в машине на одном условии, а условие будет описано позже. Присоединяюсь, приятного аппетита. Спасибо, Игоречек. Мы ждем уже, когда ты появишься у нас в наших краях. Igor's been trying to come and join me, the guy that just commented. So he's been trying to come and visit me. So I've been telling him, dude, you got to come out and visit. Hey, we got 20 people. I want to appreciate, just say thank you to everybody who's joining and actually making it worth our while. 5 июня в Нью-Йорке. Oh, so it's even better. 5 июня я буду как раз в июне еще здесь и никуда не уеду. So I'll be around on June 5th. He said he's coming June 5th. 858 Rider, wanna say hello? Санек отжигает. Санек отжигает, кричат, что там кричишь, пищишь. So
what do you say?
let's start a little walk around.
What do you want to walk around?
I don't know.
Want to do mine?
Yeah, let's start with that.
Easiest.
Мы начнем с Билла. Саня, you wanna grab his? We'll let Alex grab the camera. Сашок, хватай, grab his camera. Bill, we'll have him grab yours, and we'll start with that. So I'll do a little commenting, and then you kind of just keep that. So this is Bill, MonsterJeep Bill. Bill,
Hello.
two quick words about how you started jeeping.
Oh, I actually bought an old JK at one time, and it was used, and it had a lift on it, and I started playing around, and I realized how good it did in the snow, and that got me hooked. I've been jeeping ever since.
Okay. So I guess main reason for you to start with a Wrangler or going to this base?
Well, the one I bought was already modified when I bought it, and it was used. And then I went ahead and got a newer JK, and I started to modify it and build it. And then it actually got stolen.
Okay.
So I went out and got a Wrangler because, that just seemed like a better option. And once I got started, I couldn't stop. So I've been upgrading it ever since. We've gotten this far so far.
Okay.
Basically, I've gone with Synergy as the manufacturer of choice. So for the most part, all my stuff is Synergy. It's a short arm kit. I've got, like somebody had asked, I got the sector shaft upgrade here, and then it's got all your lift components, the tie rod, track bar.
And you're running RCVs,
Yeah.
and then the heavy duty knuckles, I think, right? Those are.
Yeah, those are Reed Racing knuckles. And then I've also got the RCV shafts because I got tired of repairing the
U-joints.
U-joints. I did 3 years in a row. I replaced U-joints, and on the third one I said, no, I ain't doing it again. And then this axle is already, it's got sleeves welded inside. So I don't have the braces, but I got sleeves in it. I do have the C gussets, but I haven't put them on yet because I've got a shock mount down there to pull out the shocks for high articulation.
Correct.
So it doesn't rub, and they're in the way. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do about that. I've got the Bilstein 6160 or 5160 reservoir shocks, 37-inch tires. This is the Somerset right here. Of course, I do the IROX on the beadlocks, the Hutchinson beadlocks in the winter time. And I've also got ball joints have been an issue on Jeeps over the years, I've discovered. So I've got the Pro Steer, what is it? The Dynatrack Pro Steer ball joints in it, and they're pretty impressive. I've done some pretty mean stuff to this thing and not had any issues since. Other than that, I mean, a lot of it's basically stock. It's got the stock transfer case 4-to-1, and you know, other than a winch and bumpers, and you know, of course, in the summer times, I put the doors on it and take the top off.
And what the year of the Jeep?
It's a 08.
08. So they're still running the 3.8 motor with a tranny, which you could put a Ruby crawler box into if you wanted to.
Yeah, I've been thinking about actually what is it?
That's what I'm kind of jealous of because mine's a little newer, so I can't.
Yeah, I've been thinking about the doggone it, what's that transfer case?
Atlas.
Yeah, the Atlas. I've been thinking about a 2-speed or a 4-speed Atlas.
Yep.
But that's a little bit of dollar.
How you doing, Jesselyn?
So I haven't done that yet. But other than that, I didn't bring much gear with me today. I traveled kind of light, so I just have my standard, you know.
So we are in, is it Vire?
Yeah, that's a Vire.
Vire compressor.
I have onboard air also, but I bring this along as a backup.
Yep. Could never have too much gear.
Yeah.
That's one thing for sure.
So, and then of course, you know, you always got to pack an axe and whatnot.
Hi guys. Приветствуем.
And then other than that, in the rear I've got the gas can.
Well, let's walk over to the rear.
Tire carrier and whatnot.
So. Мурл, привет.
And I've also done the gears. This has got.
So if I take a side note real quick.
No problem.
What I just want to mention, Alex, if a little bit tension my way and his way, whatever, or my way, I guess. So for everybody who's watching, if you want to watch dual streams, which we suggest, so check out MonsterJeep channel and mine this way, because we're running 2 cameras, so the audio might be better if you turn them together, because they should be synced technically. So just FYI, if you're running dual channel, so open up 2 browsers and you could run 2 videos at the same time, and you can have 2 different angles, but audio should be the same. In any case, MonsterJeep, or for MonsterJeep, check out BudNixon, and then that should be all the same stream, by the way. So anyways, let's continue with the Jeep here.
For gears, I put in 513 gears, so that helps too for the crawl mode. And then of course I have a programmer, which I can program into crawl mode and things like that.
And this is a Rubicon?
This is a Rubicon.
This is a Rubicon, okay. So we have the 4-to-1.
Yep, 4-to-1 transfer case. But other than that, I mean, you know, put fenders and, you know, fun stuff like that on it.
Yep, metal cloak, I believe, right?
No, these are actually, oh shoot, what is that, doggone it, let me think, I can't remember the name of them right now.
That's okay. If anything, if anybody interested, they can always ask in the comments, and we'll post a link.
You can't buy them anymore.
Oh, you can't buy them anymore. But
basically, there's several different several different companies that sell the same
Okay.
setup. Evo, I think, is the ones that
Okay.
that have them technically, and other people have copied them, and so now you can't buy them anymore
Okay.
unless you go through Evo.
Okay. So, for the radio communications, I know you have some interesting stuff there.
Yeah, inside I've got.
Yes, Metal Cloak does make the. Somebody's commenting that metal. We got Metal Cloak that makes the stuff.
Of
So,
course, I always pack
Mad Max, how you doing, buddy?
we always have an array of radios.
Yep.
Handheld.
He has a big antenna. I'm gonna say that.
We
So,
also have
hey Syracuse, shout out.
a CB. We've got a 300 watt amplifier if need be. If we get in trouble and need to try to get out. And, you know, other than that, we've got our tunes.
Yep. So he's running a CB with an amplifier, and I just wanted to have you guys take a look at this here. So I think that's
Here, I can turn it on too.
that's the how setup looks here. So this is 08. There's the radio. Off that goes. So this is a communication center here with a nice amplifier. So if anybody interested, here you go. Here's the guy to comment to, subscribe to, and ask questions if you want to know what's going on. And talk about, like he said, array of the radios right here. Where it is it catching? It's there. It should be. So there you go. I always liked how yours looked for the summer, the doors and everything. Mine's been overlandy. So one of the things I was gonna mention. Одна из вещей, которые я хотел сказать, что my Jeep is more of a overlander traveler style, I guess. I mean, that's kind of always been my goal, having the rooftop tent and so I don't get to take my roof off that much. Я особо крышу не снимаю, потому что больше путешествую. Now, Bill here, he's more about venturing out in a simple way, but
I pack all my gear.
yeah, he packs all his gear, and he's able to do this summer version, which one of these days, ideally, maybe I can have 2 rigs that. For adventure and one for
Fun.
One for fun. That's correct. So, all right. I don't know. Is there anything else you got left to say? Other than that, all right.
I mean, it is what it is.
Okay. Good. No, this is excellent one to look into. Awesome. Hey Vlad, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining.
All right.
So, all right. We're 22 minutes into the feed, and I don't want to overwhelm anybody. Не хочется. How much it weighs, people are asking. Any idea?
Yeah, I just weighed myself on the way down here, and I was at 5650.
5650. So roughly about 5,700 pounds.
It's pretty heavy.
And yeah, and that's heavy, and that's considering you're still running Dana 44s, I believe, right?
Yes, Dana 44.
Yeah, so this is still oops, sorry about that angle there. Ник, приезжай в парк. Ребята, отдыхайте. So, we're gonna move on to I guess let's move on to my rig. I'm gonna run over this a little bit. What is stock weight? Do you have any idea? Stock weight in these? Well, we can look up at a sticker. I'm gonna run over. Here, Alex, you wanna follow me? Maybe grab my camera real quick. I don't know, what do we have for sticker that says?
BudNixon rig.
I don't know. 3,200 pounds. What is this? Oh, here's 5,400 pounds. That's what this thing should weigh. So you're not that heavy over the factory weight, per se.
Right.
So, well, anyways, here, real quick. So, hey everybody, Nixon Overland, BudNixon. I don't know, however you want to call it, whatnot. So, quick walk around. Немножко пройдем, посмотрим, что к чему. I just want to give a quick shout out to Bobby and the CVT company. And they came up with this outpost, awesome way to camp. So for all of you who want to camp right way, check out CVT family hashtag.
It's actually a 4.5 inch lift, Kevin.
And this is just an awesome invention. And Bobby, he's got the best customer service in the industry, period. I don't think I've had any tents other than CVT in my lifetime on rooftop. I have slept in others. I mean, they're all great. It's just a great product in general. Это, в общем, палатка на крыше, это вообще прикольный продукт, да, это интересная вещь. But I think CVT, watch out for the grill, CVT has in general just the best customer service. So in a matter of, I don't even know, minute, 2, whatever it takes, plug it in. Now this is mountable to any rack pretty much to any vehicle. Does not have to have massive support. You put a ladder out and you can be sleeping in a matter of minutes. So, boom. There's like Mad Max C2 off-road. Quick shout out, like he would say, bam, right? I mean, this is it. So, sleeping up there comfortably for two. I have slept there already with my wife and my 2-year-old now, kid, and it's been good. So you can fit.
Спрашивают, много места внутри?
Внутри места хватает. So 55 inches, я даже не знаю, 55 дюймов, да, по ширине. Но хватает комфортно спать двум человекам. So 2 people can comfortably sleep in it, and I think a kid can sleep in it. Now I'm talking about my size people.
So it's like 2.5.
So 2.5 to plus or minus, yes. So this was a custom built at C2 Off-Road Shop. Again, shout out to C2 Off-Road. Ребята, у кого вопросы есть какие-то, спрашивайте по-русски, потому что я в большинстве буду, может быть, говорить по-английски, потому что чуть легче сейчас. So, I'm running a custom lift. Значит, лифт-комплект был построен, подобран, и он не продается в комплекте по интернету, нигде не купишь в магазине его. So you can sell this, you can buy this kit anywhere together. It was custom put together. So long arms are TerraFlex. Shocks and coilovers in the front are done custom by Akitune Off-Road. And then we have rear coils are from Metal Cloak. What else is there? Rubicon Express drive lines, Rubicon Express track bar in the front, and then we have rare parts steering links, and then we have Rough Stuff Specialties, custom bent track bar in the front. And if everybody comes up front here, I'll show you something here. This is a very uncommon one you're gonna see in a lot of rigs, but this one has, and this is, thank you for suggesting by Mad Max. It's one of those, what do they call, strut bars, I think?
Support, yes.
Strut supports. That's a very one you don't see very often in a Jeep, so this is what kind of makes it unique. So, it was all built in Max's shop.
Don't forget the coilovers, though.
Yeah, coilovers. Well, I mentioned that with the shocks. So I have 30, what was that, 36 in the rear and 32 in the front. That's what tires come off the ground before the other one lifts up. That's how much flex is there. Warren VR 10S for synthetic. Bumper was built by me. Сам строил бампер. Лебедка Warren 10S VR версия. It was a JW speaker, I think they're called. LED lights. The LED lighting around is all rigid. I like to stick to a good brand that just has established themselves. And honestly, light bar, I bought it and I've had it on the first Jeep and it continued until I brought it Jeep. So if you buy a light bar for a good price, a good quality one once, believe it or not, no point of selling a rig if you sell rigs or change rigs like I do, which is maybe a problem. But I just like try out different vehicles, and I think that's okay. But I just keep my LED bar continuing. Very common question, очень такой популярный вопрос, перегревается ли мотор, overheats the engine or not during the snow wheeling. I don't know, have you had that kind of an issue much or not?
Not too much,
No,
yeah.
I guess I'm running just a factory cooler.
I have an
And
aftermarket
it's
tranny
one?
cooler.
Yeah, so I have only a factory one, and I mean, it does warm up, does heat up, but it has not been a problem for me. So overall, we've been good. Once again, if you're a veteran, support veteran Overland. Check these guys out. I'm gonna mention these guys because they got the right cause, you guys. So definitely try supporting. So overall, gear-wise, I mean, I carry my chainsaw, I carry my straps, baba rope. Love this air compressor because this thing does probably one of the fastest jobs on the market. Один из самых быстрых компрессоров на рынке. Канистры, you gotta have a couple of jerry cans, but one thing I was gonna show, I bought these for the snow can, and look how fat they got and spread out because I didn't put them in a cool spot, I guess. So we have to figure that out. One thing, very common question, очень такой популярный вопрос насчет двух аккумуляторов, dual battery setup. I've always run dual setups in the previous rigs. Here I decided to go with a single battery setup, and one of the reasons why is that if you run two yellow top Optimas, they will give you about, I'm gonna say, I think it's 110, 120 amp hours. While this one battery by itself gives you 105 amp hours. And there's no need for any kits, there's no need for any extra wiring or anything else. And if you're concerned about not being able to start up your rig, guess what? For as cheap as 50 to 60 bucks, you can buy one of these kits at any store. I haven't had mine engraved, so This way, it's you know whose it is, whatever. But you plug this in. I've started V8 diesels with this guy.
It's hard to lose it that way.
Yeah, that's another one. But this kid, you know, yeah, the case crushes, whatever. But it helped how I have not had it run out on me yet. I do run dual fridges at times on the long extended trips. Those who paid attention to the Colorado and Utah trip that we did with Alex and Eric last fall, I ran my Dometic 35 quart and I have the 19 in the back. And we run every day more or less. But I've
Talking about.
yeah, with the big fridge, the fridge, I think I ran it for 2 days nonstop without starting the car, and battery was fine, and I didn't have to worry about it. You know, just something to pay attention to, but it does work. Choose poison when it comes to axes. I like to bring my 2 Russian ones. Два русских топора нужно всегда с собой иметь. Вот. And then a nice splitter is always good to have. Fiskars makes a good one. I mean, I don't know. I don't know any better. And I haven't tried any other ones. I just bought this one and it worked for me, so I just kept sticking with it. If you choose your gear right, it's just gonna be good. Now, if I'm talking too much, you guys tell me.
No, you're doing a great job.
Max Tracks, quick shout out to them. We survived Lexus adventures and made it their way to this Jeep. As you see, they do break, and that's normal. I don't know, maybe one day they'll send me a replacement set. I'll gladly take it, but so far these been working great. No complaints there. So we got CVT. We're moving on to the 37-inch tires, 37 колеса. Многие спрашивали, как мне нравится эта резина. I love it. I mean, this is has taken 20. It has taken 25,000 miles already. Oh yeah, look at that. Apparently I have a screw now. And see, and this I haven't had the need to put any air in there yet, so duty enough. But I mean, they've taken the beating. You can tell this tires have been so 25,000 miles.
How long have you had those tires?
25,000 miles now. Okay. And it's been I bought them ever since too. So what I've had rig for now, going on 3 years about, I think.
Okay.
So in 3 years, 25,000 miles. I mean, this is not my necessarily daily driver, but I do daily more or less. Now, Hudson beadlock, very highly adjustable beadlock to put on your truck, Jeep, whatever it is you're going to be using. Center cap is missing. If you follow my adventures, you'll know why probably. It's somewhere on the Skyline Road there by Lolly after I broke my hub or whatever. Actually, it was the axle shaft when I busted.
Shaft.
Yeah. So then we're moving on. I mean, just factory sliders, nothing special. I like my paint not to be stretchy too much, so I painted it black like this. These are aftermarket fender flares. They did well. One very common question, and I do have a video on my channel about the rack I built. This one was directly attached to the hardtop. There's no reinforcements on any of the frame parts. Значит, багажник просто прикреплен напрямую к крыше. And I have not had any issues with it. It does not leak and does not crack, and it handles all the, 2 or 3 people sleeping in a tent without any issues, whatnot. Moving back, TerraFlex tire carrier support. Basically, you replace the factory one. От TerraFlex компания заводской меняем на это. I think it was like 700. I think they run 700 to 800 some. I think it's worth it because you can put a 37-inch tire and not worry about it. Plus, you have the extra holes you can utilize with. They already have thread in them to mount extra accessories if you choose to, and I just simply haven't gotten. A lot of guys are asking me like, dude, what's up with your rear bumper? I don't have one. I'm like they say in Russia, сапожник без сапог. So they basically say the shoemaker without the shoes. I fab stuff, but I haven't gotten to fabbing my own rear bumper. I just haven't had the need. So, yeah, on the tailgate. I also have a video есть на YouTube на канале how I made it, and it's on a magnet. Nixon Overland. So it holds up on the magnet without I haven't had any issues with falling off. And it's nice because you can put your knives and silverware up here when you're actually cooking. So it kind of serves dual purpose. Here's the other fridge I was talking about. Now this guy will run forever. I mean, it lives in my Jeep pretty much. And for wiring, I just run my own custom built a dual outlet here, box that's hot all the time. I was told actually I should maybe sell it as a kid. People were like, hey. So, and then for rear lighting, little ridges, couple ridges here.
Now, what about your suspension?
So suspension, as I was mentioning, it's Fox front and rear 2.0, and then the front is actually a coilover. There's a bunch of travel is done. The lift kit is, the lift, not lift kit. The lift is about 3.5 inches. That's what I'm running in. There's TerraFlex long arms. So for long arms, you have to literally cut everything off. There's TerraFlex on all the new brackets. It's very irreversible. How do you say irreversible process? You can't really.
Yeah, once it's in, it's in.
Once it's in, it's in. Correct. But so far it's served me well. I have no complaints in it, and I'm thinking maybe I need to take it apart a little bit sometime this summer. Maybe just kind of go and retighten everything and maybe replace some bushings and such, whatnot. Maybe it's a good time. Inside, nothing special. Just everything that should be there. A couple of extra maybe outlets for electricity or for the outlets, whatever. RAM mounts. I don't know. That's about it. Didn't do anything too crazy out here just yet. So, are we getting any comments, questions?
No comments.
No comments, questions.
Several viewers.
Several viewers. All right. So
I would suggest a radio communication
well,
system.
I do have a CB that's portable that plugs in, and then I do run ham handheld units for walkie-talkie channel kind of thing. If you know me, I get to be probably kind of like you, where I'm out about on my own a lot. So for me, communication is not very necessary because I don't travel in a group a lot. But when we're doing it in a group, we usually bring radios along that would do the job. So.
Plus, what if you got in trouble and needed to try to get to help?
So,
Walking.
yes, exercising while you're not on a trip at home is a good thing. One thing I always suggest to everybody, and one thing that everybody that I think that knows me well enough, they know, whenever I go on a trip, I always tell my good, close buddies that I know can get where I get to.
Right.
I notify them, and I say, hey, if I don't come back by midnight, come and get me.
Or at least remember we had the last cell service.
Yeah. Or at least you know the spot where you have the last cell service. That's correct. That is correct. So, how's everybody doing? I don't know. Comment a little bit. Are you guys tired of all the talking? What do we need to do? Anything different, or what's the deal, or what are we going? Because we got 3 more rigs actually to go through to do a quick walk around. So right now, if you have any more questions, feel free to comment. Если у вас еще какие-то есть вопросы, ребята, говорите. Будем переходить на что-то новое. Вот. Сегодня, I want to actually, before we lose everybody's attention, I'm gonna bring it up like this. So guys, so one of the things I want to mention is TemboTusk, right?
Call Casper.
You guys seen me cook on it, and we're gonna wait for Alex to get ready to do his little talking here. So there's another TemboTusk that Alex also purchased. I think it was Northwest Overland Rally a couple years ago, right? So the goal today is to introduce you to TemboTusk. A lot of people were asking like, hey dude, where can I get one? You know, how much they cost, and you know, what can you do with it? And this is a very universal, a very very good tool to have. It's just a necessity for anybody, and even a necessity for anybody's backyard. So the goal here of this partial advertisement or conversation, if you want to say, Bill and I, we would like to offer like a one-time offer for basically next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks, if you go to my website nixonoverland.com, if you purchase the kit, which is a discounted price of $335 plus shipping and handling, and this is a complete kit which will include the lid and the wind guard and the covers and all the stuff in the whole kit. First 50 buyers, if we sell 50 units, then I will offer a 3-day weekend trip with me. Bill probably gonna come anyway. But I'm gonna take one guy, wine and dine. One of the 50 who buys, basically, you will get your TemboTusk for free, and you'll get a trip with us for free. Now, granted, you have to arrive in Portland area where we can pick you up. Even if you're out of state, doesn't matter. Fly in, we'll get you taken care of. If we sell 100, we guarantee that we can take 2 guys out. If 150 units sell, Alex will be joining. 3 people, all-inclusive trip. One-time offer. For next 2 weeks, you have an opportunity to buy a TemboTusk. So we would appreciate, right? We would appreciate everybody sharing as much as possible with this video or this offer just in general on YouTube, on any social media. I will post more on Instagram and I will post more on YouTube. So, в следующие 2 недели все, кто приобретает TemboTusk через Nixon Overland, имеет возможность выиграть один из шансов, которые позволят вам поехать с нами в путешествие на 3 дня, 2 ночи. Если мы сделаем продажу 50 юнитов, это будет одна машина, один человек. 100 юнитов будет 2 человека. 150 юнитов будет 3 человека. Ребята, all inclusive. Кормим, поем, катаем, развлекаем, как говорится. So basically you get to drink, you get to eat, you get to be entertained, and you get to see sightseeing, and you get to spend time with us. And obviously, we'll give you an opportunity to be in the video. I mean, that's just part of it. So I'm gonna stop my not so interesting conversation. Maybe we're 40 minutes into the live feed, and I'm gonna switch over to Alex here. So here's Alex.
Say hello to Alex.
I think most people know Alex. I know everybody's always like, dude, that's a sweet rig. How does it build and how is it? Да ну нафиг, с Кавказа как? С Кавказа приезжайте. So anyways, переводим на Алекса. I'm gonna try to speak maybe in Russian a little bit, and try to see if I can get. Я попробую немножко переводить, что Сашка будет говорить, потому что многие спрашивали, что там у Сашки и как. So, Alex Sansanich 300 on Instagram.
It's actually 100 now.
Was it 100? Oh, okay. Sansanich 100 on Instagram. Now everything will be, I'm going to point like this down below in the description. And then we have what, Northwest Expeditions on Instagram?
West Overland.
Oh, West Overland. And
Jacqueline says hello.
Hello.
so, yeah. So, Alex,
This
let's
is a
go.
2005 Land Cruiser 100 series. It has the V8 in it.
Horsepower.
Horsepower,
Yes.
I don't know, 235, something like that, but it's doing pretty good. It has the 8-track on it. Pretty much the axles are stock. We got about a 3.25 inch lift on it. It's technically 2.5 inch, but a heavy duty one, which comes out to about 3.25. Then we got 35 inch tires sitting on 18-inch metal wheels with some new K3s. We don't know how they're gonna do yet. They only been on a couple of trips so far.
So far they've been doing great.
I guess we'll start from the front. We got a AirB bumper with a 12,000 pound winch. We got a Factory 55 fairlead on
Да,
it.
машина в стоке.
We got some lights. They almost look like the real thing, but they were just too expensive. So these are cheap Chinese knockoffs, but
They shine well, yes.
they do well for the 2 lights. I guess we can go this way.
And red looks great with black always, so. Sliders,
Then we got some
sliders.
sliders. Homemade, build them myself. They kind of
So for those who doesn't know, I'll take a little side note. For those who doesn't know, Alex is more or less like, you could call him professional welder. He's a boiler maker. Поэтому Саня у нас профессиональный сварщик, поэтому он такие вещи делает сам.
So to say this thing, it almost very close to Metal Tech. It's an Oregon company. I was gonna buy a set, but they were like 3 months out, and this was right before our Moab
Moab
trip
trip.
last year. So I just decided to spend a couple days build them. These are heavy duty. I mean,
Oh, sorry. Yep. And Alex is not a light guy.
Tempo dies actually the right way up, so they actually, create a surface so you don't slip if it's wet or snow or anything like that, I mean, like you can see all the rush on it.
Сколько крепления точек? How many points?
Just
Two.
Just two,
Две
just
только.
heavy duty.
Вот раз, два.
Yeah, I mean, we tucked it up as high as we could to give us, all the clearance.
For all you Toyota lovers.
Yep.
Yeah, and this thing been to Moab about 3 times now. We did most of the trails. I mean, there's still a couple more we still need to do, but as you can see, I mean, we were dragging sliders. The only thing, I think, the front bumper, we only had a couple of small scratches here or there.
Yep.
Back one.
Yeah, departure and approach angles are Not as good as you would want them to be, but they still did just fine.
Well, the
For
front
sure.
actually- yeah.
We have a question from Gregor. He wants to know if anybody carries while they're out on the trail.
Yes, carries.
Guns.
We all carry. I mean, we just don't say it.
Yeah,
Yes, yes. CHL holder. Let's just leave it there.
prepared for anything, you know.
When you're in the woods, you gotta be prepared.
I mean, most of the time, I mean, when I have a unique.
Спрашивают, если оружие с собой носишь, когда катаешься. Всегда носишь с собой оружие. Пистолет, то автомат,
If
то.
you sleep up there, you almost don't even need a gun. If you sleep on the ground, just for your comfort, you might want to have one.
That's right.
You know, it's one of those things. What else?
Let's slide to the back. So we got the tent. Yeah, let's talk about tent. Is it
Maggiolina,
Maggiolina?
made by Auto Home. It's a hard top, hard shell. Very, very nice, very slick.
Вот так вот.
It's closed, I think about maybe
Удобно.
like 9 inches tall.
Удобно.
Sleeps too easily. I slept with 2 of my boys in there, so 2.5 actually works. 2 guys, I mean, my size can sleep in there, and you know, it's perfect. I mean,
And you're how tall? 6'1".
6'1".
So,
Plenty of room.
Yeah. Plenty
Yep.
of room, so you know, stop anywhere, pop it up. I mean, and this way, you can actually let it pull up into any rest area. I mean, this is how much room you take off the
Yep.
step ladder to get in. You just pop it up, and you can even sleep right in the rest area. You know, you don't have to pop it up or anything like that. So that's a one big plus to it.
Where are these guys out of? Where are they made at?
I'm not sure. I think it's somewhere out of Europe.
Okay.
so the question is, складывается, когда оттуда подушки убирать надо, или как оно?
No, I leave everything in. The
Всё
step
остается-
ladder,
всё остается
goes in
внутри.
there.
И прикручено к багажнику тулы.
And then, if you need to, it just folds.
Лестница, спальники, подушки, все остается там внутри.
There.
Вот.
And then we just leave it there. And if we're using sleeping bags, everything stays in there. So that's extra gear that comes out of the rig. And just close it. And you got the doors, you got the screens if you want to just do the screens separate.
No, the guy's asking if the rails are bending that much, whatnot. No, вес расположен довольно-таки нормально. Это this is factory rack too, right?
Factory
On the
rack.
sides and plus tulies, right?
Yeah, and tulies. I mean, that's the screen right here. The goal is to actually build the rack about the same height as the original one, which will bring
Мой вон он.
about 3 inches
Mine's
down.
there, bro.
So that's one of the next things that's on the list.
So, dual swing out.
Yeah, we got a dual swing out.
Смотрим сзади.
We got some gas, we got some water.
Бензин, вода, пропан.
License plate underneath of it. And then we got a 35-inch full spare on the other side.
Sweet. Sweet.
And then that's the basic gear we carry. I mean, that's all the stuff that, you know, the fire extinguisher, all the little things like that that you want to always have it with you.
Все мелочи и важные вещи, которые нужно с собой иметь.
Very nice.
Then we got a homemade slide out. I mean, literally, you got anything and everything in here. You know, spare radios.
Guys coming in that it's nice that in the States you don't have to legalize anything. You just build whatever you want and you use it. In Russia you have to legalize it kind of thing. Yes, so Alex did build the bumper, the rear bumper and slider himself.
Yeah, let me show you the bumper. Let me get
So
this
сейчас
out
он
of the way.
уберет это, he'll move the stuff
Oh, yeah,
out.
plus this is a slide out.
This is a slide out for a fridge,
It
by the way.
slides and tilts down for the fridge, which is sitting at home.
Alex didn't come prepared. It's all good. It's all good.
This is a homemade bumper. We got a built-in kitchen there. We got a built-in winch that's supposed to go in. I have it. I just need to
Значит,
install it.
фаркоп вставить и лебедку можно поставить в бампер.
And the whole bumper, it doesn't sit below the frame rails.
Бампер не опускается ниже рамы. Он именно по раме, по уровню сделан.
So we're gonna put a 12-inch pound.
Как видно, уже подбиты,
winch in
подкоцаны, но
there.
это нормально.
Looks like
Лебедка еще не стоит, еще не дошли.
backup lights.
Yeah, the backup light still has to be installed.
Yeah. Любой проект, который внедорожный, он всегда продолжается и притом никогда не заканчивается. Any off-road project is never ending, it's always continuing, ongoing.
Bottom, you can see all the damage that we took
Yeah,
at
from the
Moab
mob.
and then Bonneville salt flats.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because before that there was no rust on there. or
Bonneville
anything like
salt
that.
flats definitely did. There's the rock lights too. So, oh man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also we got a
Awning.
ARB 8-foot by 8-foot awning, which kind of on the last trip we lost a bunch of
Rivets.
rivets that hold it in place, so we kind of had to take the straps that hold the awning inside, put it over it. So it's one of those things that we still need to finish it up.
That's an ARB awning.
Yep. Other than that, that's pretty much, you know, your overlanding Land Cruiser that you can see all throughout the world. I think this is probably one of the most comfortable rides to take on the long trips. I mean, so far, like I said, there's no lockers in it. It's not re-geared. It's just 18-inch tires. And so far, there was only 2 times that we weren't able to get up to where we wanted. One was the Pugalpsy Gulch on in Colorado. We're going up the extreme section, and Nick on his one and Eric on his Land Cruiser was able to actually get up. I had to winch. That was one time, and another time we had a ledge about that big, almost, I don't know, almost like that, to get out of one of the trails in the Moab. That's about the second time we had to winch. Other than that, all the trails we did in Moab and everywhere else, he did everything. So now I'm almost tempted not to even install the lockers. Just kind of keep it the way it is.
Some questions. Excellent.
По вертикальным стенам гонять. Oh yeah. Иногда и бывает по вертикальным.
Yep.
So.
Now,
Ну как всем? How's everybody doing so far? I mean, we're 52 minutes into the live feed. We were planning to keep everybody occupied, what, about an hour or so maybe?
yeah.
I don't know.
quick.
You guys comment. Do we want to continue on so far? You guys want to hear more about the cat and the Mahindra, or we're good? And I don't know. Any other questions? So
Thanks, Jeff.
feel free to comment. We'll be
It's a lot of fun.
we'll be still here. Пока здесь. Пока здесь. Keep going. People are keep going. So, про Mahindra расскажи. Ага. Visitors. Kev, this is a kind of a private party for now.
More and more.
Все чики-брики, Mahindra доче отдашь. Mahindra это проект для клиента. So Mahindra was actually built for a client. This is not mine personally. I just get to play around with it for now. So
I don't do chains. I always do lower tire pressure.
let me. Да, Mahindra дизельная. Надо ее start it, because I think people will be excited to see.
This is a decent
Maybe
here. Makes
here.
this very exciting.
Guys, 1 second. I'm gonna hold the camera up high to put the.
8 psi or even lower.
Where's the beer? Beer will be later. Пивасик попозже. So, here we go.
That's only if
It is a stick.
it's long, but it's a bad on the sidewall.
All right. I have no idea how long my battery will last, man. So. Yeah, 2.5 4-cylinder diesel. If you don't know much about Mahindra, check them out. I mean, they're quite an interesting story. They make a bunch of parts, I guess, for Jeep or for Chrysler in general. I'm not sure. But this is a very interesting diesel setup rig.
Yeah, but the Overland 180 is good for stop wind.
Спрашивают, просто дизель?
Слышь?
Спрашивают, просто дизель или турбо?
I know, turbo diesel.
Турбо?
I believe it has a turbo on it. Yeah, there's a turbo right there. No, турбованная. Турбо внизу там есть.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a turbo in there.
Yeah.
Check it, bypass видно. I'm not very good with diesels, and this is like literally the first diesel that I played around with. Я особо с дизелями не игрался. This is the bumper I built. The guy wanted something simple yet kind of good looking, and he wanted one main thing he wanted is a hitch in the front. So anybody looking to get something like this built, feel free to ask. We can build it for you. You know, sliders, the rack to put roof rack to put kayaks up. This is gonna be a cabin rig. So the goal was to basically build a rig that can put a couple of kayaks on and have a trailer in the back that he could carry around, maybe a dirt bike, run around with his kids in the back. So we want to have a rear seat here. I mean, overall, this is a toy. I mean, как ни смотри, это просто игрушка для выходных или для похода или для чего-то. Maybe one day we'll have a off-road adventures on Mahindras or something. I don't know. That'd be kind of. What do you think? You know, like
I don't know.
You build like 4 of these or something and take people around for a ride, right? So, guys, another one. You know, buy the TemboTusk and win a trip. So there you go. Battery time.
Yeah.
Yep. So we need to kind of maybe even do a little reset. I don't know. Like I have no idea how long my battery will last. How's your battery doing? No idea.
No
Are you able
idea.
to see? No?
It's
you
good
click
for
it,
a
you
couple hours.
74%.
Oh, so we're still good. We're already an hour into it, so we're still good. Yeah, these are 4-wheel drive. It has a four high, 4 low. Это полноценный внедорожник. Вот. Так что и нормалек.
And it's stick too.
Да, and it's a stick. So, and it's pretty capable. I think with the low end torque, it'll do good. So I actually had a store up in Florida. One of the websites contacted me. They asked me to build the Rex for them. So that's something I might get into slowly, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. So, будем строить немножко аксессуара для Mahindra, может быть. So, let's see. Yeah, there you go, Mahindra. This is the one of the coolest parts about this. I don't know if you can see it right here. Check out the fuse box that we installed for the aftermarket. Check it. Yeah, see if you can. I don't know if can you get it in there? Ah,
Oh, nice.
there it goes.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, bring it in. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Customized with everything.
Excellent.
BR stands for initials the gentleman wanted to use for his range. So this is going into Central Oregon actually. So one day you may see it in the videos. So do we continue on this little monster?
Yeah, let's do a little.
Продолжим с этим монстриком.
Давай.
This is,
People are asking
For those who
about.
doesn't know, для тех, кто не знает, and then I'm gonna make a little. I guess a lot of you guys who are watching, possibly Bill and know me through Bill's channel or know Bill through my channel, whatever it works. I do dual languages, and I'm probably something very uncommon for Bill's channel, obviously.
That's
Look,
okay.
in any case, pardon my Russian, but how do you say, drag along. So, друзья, for those who don't know, для тех, кто не знает, this is a 1947 to about 1950 Франди. Значит, для тех, кто не знал, это модель Франди, примерно 47 по 50 год. Model E, which is the last of the models that were made. As far as I know, модель E была одна из последних, которая была выпущена, и серия была всего лишь 60 штук. Не только Model E, а вообще Франди, snowshoe именно. So Франди, snowshoe,
Arturo, yes, if needed.
60 pieces were made. So 60 machines were made in general, and that's starting with Model A to Model E. Mine specifically utilizes Ford's inline 6 213
Nice
or
work.
233. I can't remember. It's like a 3.5 basically liter inline 6. I replaced the carb. It's a single barrel, does good. You know, belts and whistles, whatnot. Haven't replaced the pump yet. That's original. Had to replace the radiator. Поменяли радиатор, потому что старый просто был уже хлам, как говорится, скажем так. Вот. Карбюратор новый поставил. И все остальные мелочи какие-то поменяли, значит, and then alternators new, генератор еще поменяли. Вот. А так, в общем, машина сама по себе в оригинале. So, more or less it's original, and then the way they build these apparently is, it was built in University of Utah, if I remember correct, Department of Agriculture, and they basically utilize whatever parts they could find to build these. So if they find a motor from a Chevy, they use a Chevy motor. If they find a motor from a Ford, they use a Ford motor. If they find some other motor, they use some other motor. So these are all different. And my understanding is this is the only survived model that utilizes Ford Model T cowl. So this is original Ford Model T cowl. Вот, так что они все строились. Какие запчасти были, с тех брали и строили. My job, моя работа была закончить его, как он был в оригинале, как по возможности, сколько много, как можно больше. So my part was to do it as much original, keep it as much original as possible. So this, you get the wood grousers, they are called. So деревянные траки, гусеницы. Гусянка была сделана деревянная в оригинале. And something that we added on was with them bunnies. That's something, you know, a little personal touch there. Well, every other one gives the bunny. Вот. Так что зайчика гравировали. These are, I believe, about 12-inch lifts. Где-то 12-дюймовые ремни, ленты идут. И оригинальные железки снизу, которые... the guys are original, so эти железки оригинальные.
Grousers.
The grouser is this part. And then that's the, well, yeah, I don't know if, whichever. Wheels and tires, I'm not sure about originality. That's how I got them. So this is basically a 4x4 rig with open diff that uses brake steer control to turn left and right. The interior I finished to my idea of how we wanted to do, continuing with the wooden interior. So I was told this is very similar to Hong Kong ferry, which goes left and right. So if it goes forward, the bench is one way. If it goes the other way, it goes the other way. I just like the idea. So when you're sitting in the back and you can share, meal with your friends, you have the bench this way and then vice versa. That was the idea. И она довольно-таки удобная. It is quite comfortable, actually. A lot of people are saying it's like...
You locked it.
It shouldn't be locked. It opens.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. It's not completely finished yet on the interior, but I tried to do my best. Попробовал закончить как можно больше, интерьер еще не до конца, но тем не менее, wooden dash, wooden pieces, wooden such, and built the rack for the top to carry the gear, a little ladder there as well. Since it's stored, I don't know, там смотри, оно, если хватает, не хватает, видно, не видно. Вот.
The tracks are loose because it's in the off season.
Yeah, so одна из причин, почему гусеницы такие расслабленные, сейчас it's off season, so tracks are loose, so they don't pinch the tire more than necessary, and then, I mean,
Stretched.
it doesn't stretch out the belting and such. So, but during the use whatnot, it's very simple to put tension in the back there. So, but it drives this way. I mean, it goes back and forth without, you can load on a trailer without any issues. I mean, during the actual use, you might want to get it better downward mount. So. That's what we got for the cat, I guess. What else is there?
That's about it.
So, what do you guys think? Throw some comments at us. I need to go check on the fish. Let's go check
Давай.
on the fish.
Oh, we better go check our fish.
Now, because it might be getting ready.
I like that.
There's a little overview.
Mahindra,
Want to thank everybody for
Friend
coming
D
out.
snowshoe, LC100, JK Rubicon, and JK Rubicon. And then we got some salmon cooking.
This is a pineapple.
A little marinade.
Pineapple marinade, yeah. Это ананасовый маринад специальный такой. And it's pretty much almost ready.
Говорят, расскажите за прицеп.
За какой прицеп?
За
За плот? Расскажите, people are asking, what's the deal with the trailer? It's a moving trailer, это прицеп для переезда слева направо куда-то. Это с Калифорнии приезжал так. So those who know me, when I moved from California, basically everything that I had, my belongings was packed in there.
It's actually
For storage. Это просто как кладовка, там лежит разное барахло, которое вам, я думаю, особо не интересно смотреть все равно. not very interesting to see what's going on in there. Maybe dead bodies. I don't know.
Somebody's asking how much lift is on the little Jeep by the house.
Oh man, that thing has about 2 inches, I think. I mean, that thing is quite wonderful. So here we go. So, anyways, what is time on our
65 minutes.
65?
Over an hour. Yes.
We're over an hour. I don't know how much do we want to continue. I mean, we're pretty much wrapped up.
Pretty much.
I just want to express my thank you for Bill's viewers and my viewers. Всем спасибо, кто присоединился. Yeah, let's position ourselves so people can see us a little better.
Yeah, we'll say goodbye.
Yeah.
And thank you all for coming out.
Thanks for tuning in. Всем спасибо, что пришли. Не забывайте, don't forget about this offer that we have. Remember, if you
Definitely.
get one of the TemboTusk, check out Nixon Overland. All the links will be in the description. If you want to, you can go now to the website. I mean, it's already ready. You can just click on buy it now on cart. So the offer is basically 50 units sold. We pick one who will actually get the TemboTusk for free and joins the trip with me. If we sell 100 units, we will be able to bring Bill on board, and the two people will get their TemboTusk for free and join the trip. But basically, what's going to happen is I'm basically going to reimburse you for the fees, if that makes sense, or for the purchase cost. And if we sell 150 units, and that's our main goal, we would like to do a trip, and we would like to offer 3 people, all inclusive, basically wine and dine. We'll take you out for a full weekend of fun on 3 rigs, and we'll go see our favorite spots where I believe it's going to be pretty much an adventure of your life.
So share the video.
Yeah, share this video for everybody you think that needs this, and I think everybody literally needs the TemboTusk. So thanks for tuning in. Thank you everybody on the MonsterJeep channel. Thank you for joining. Спасибо всем. Присоединяйтесь. Join us more for our other feeds and other videos. Bye! Всем салют, ребята! Салам алейкум! Yes! Пожалуйста, лайки! Лайки кидайте! Share, like. You don't forget to subscribe. Guys, once in a lifetime opportunity. Again, thanks everybody for joining. Cheers.